Test, test. All right. Let's see. Yeah, we're good. All right, everybody. Welcome to tonight's live stream of the list here at Lanes Raceway. We are starting a little bit late, as you guys can tell. We had a pretty big race for our 6 for 30, so we're starting a little bit late. So we're going to go ahead and get right into the racing and skip the driver interviews for the night. We might talk to the winner of the race, but other than that, we're going to head on into it. First up, Jackson B, also known as Boss, Betty White, left lane. Jerry Martin in boat, right lane. There we go. I'm going to try to help my wife here tonight. As you can see in the upper right-hand portion of the screen, that is where predominantly her mouse is located, as it tries to skip back to that for that screen. So there's two monitors at play here on the drag strip, and that's why you see that up in the upper right-hand portion run off of it, and then you also see the TrackMate ran in the bottom right, which this is Instant Tree, even though it says in the top right that it's Pro Tree, it'll be Instant Tree. I think we have 14 entrants tonight, 13 entrants. And right now, worked out pretty good for Seth Markwell, as he did get the bye. But like I said, Jackson up first, Betty White. That's the white Fox body Mustang you see there. Chat is live, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. If you want to join in on the conversation of what's going on here at Lanes Raceway. Right lane there, Jerry Martin with his boat, which is a Thunderbolt. He's been driving that for the past few weeks here in the list race. And here comes Seth Markwell now. Seth, you're a lucky man. You got the bye. Tell you can't be messing with what I already had selected. Guys, y'all going to have to rerun that. Here, leave it alone. Unless you guys know who won. I know, because she didn't have it set. Where it says car, it has to say left and it has to say right. You can't blank that out. Yes. Like I said, Instant Tree there. Both of them are going to take it. Right lane, Jerry Martin's going to take the first. And that is going to put Jackson Bolin in the loser's bracket to fight his way out. Next up, we got Laramie K with Junk. Used to be called Grumpy's Toy, but he's calling it Junk now. Right lane, Rich Salza with Snafu. You guys know Snafu if you've been here racing at Lanes Raceway long enough. Rich has brought the old Snafu car to many a victory here at Lanes Raceway. And there's Grumpy's Toy, also known as Junk. And there we have it. Right lane's going to take it, Rich Salza, and Laramie's going to have to fight his way out of the loser's bracket come next round. everybody that's in the list, pretty much everybody's here tonight, except for maybe one or two people. But this is just a shout out to all those people if they are watching. Uh, if you are interested in getting a list shirt and you have not yet gave us your shirt size, please put it in the comment section on Facebook or send us a private message letting us know that you want one, because I will be making an order for these shirts Monday. Now that's going to be all of our series shirts. So if you're watching this and you're an RC racer or you're a slot car racer in the Flexi Challenge, that goes for every single one of the series. If you're in one of those and you want one of the shirts, you need to make sure and give me your shirt size, because Monday I will be making those orders and they should be here in a couple weeks. This is going to be the cheapest price you can possibly get it. I'm not saying that you can't get it later, but it will cost substantially more if you do not get those in. As we got Tom Teeter there, left lane barn find, and Jaden lining up with the Terminator. And it looks like Tom T in the barn find is going to make his way up there to the victory. Last week, Tom finished, I believe, 7th position on the list with the barn find. Of course, we had an interview with him talking about the paint job and everything on that car. What a beautiful car it is, for sure. So we see Jaden there. He's going to have to fight his way out of the losers bracket. So it's not all over yet. But he is going to have to fight his way back out. Next up, 2 Mustangs. No respect on the left lane. That's Brentley Howard's car. He's been running it this whole time. Glenn Burden with the Mustard Mobile there in the right lane. Last week, I think he called it the Boss 302 and ended up bringing home a victory with the Mustang. I'll see if he has enough reaction time to get him there again this week. And it looks like we're going to have a red light in the left lane, so right lane is going to get it. And this is instant green, folks, so Glenn Burden. Whoa. Hey, right lane's going to take that. I guess we had a glitch in the system there. Right lane will take that. I know there isn't in the settings chase is a race, so that's a glitch in the system, which is quite strange to say the least. Hey, T, you start on the keypad to start the race. Okay. And right lane's going to take that. Jason Howard in the gray ghost. We're going to see Harold, Jason and Harold very, very close when it comes to the points. It's kind of interesting that it put them both together. Jason with 2 second places, 95 and 95, and Harold there with 100. Missed last week. He's back in the mix. He's going to have to fight his way now this week out of the losers bracket. Coming up next is son Will Clausen there with Megatron in left lane. Lane K, Bad Company in the right lane. And that's Megatron there in the right lane. Will Clausen got light money tonight in the 6 for 30 ET drag race we had. There in the left lane, we're going to see, guys, y'all need to swap them. Lane's in the right lane, Will's in the left. It wouldn't like it if the person that was supposed to win would have got that, because I'll tell you, T's going to go to the right side for the right lane. So now they got their cars swapped up here. And plus it helps you guys know what these cars are. So left being Megatron is the winner there, and that is the Camaro that we've seen Will run before here. Right lane, of course, Lane K's Bad Company Chevrolet, probably a 57, 58 Chevrolet or something like that. Now we're seeing Cherry Bomb here, Seth Markle with a bye. He's just going to go ahead and run this bye. And then we'll be running right into the next round. Like I said, it's going to be a pretty quick little live stream here tonight as it's getting pretty late in the day. Yes, they're buybacks. Select all. And she's going to pair them up. T, of course, helping us with the live stream tonight. And here we are. Now we are going to start slotting people in on the list here. So whoever loses this will be in 13th position for this week's list. And up first is Lane K, Bad Company, right lane, Harold C, Midnight Run. And if they lose, they're out. If they win, they get shipped on in to the winner's bracket, and then they have to battle it out for that number one list position, the hottest at lanes for the week. Put my mouse over here real quick. Bad Company there in the left lane. Right lane there, a Chevy S10. And I believe Stephen Locker 3D printed that S10 there. Friend of us here at Lanes Raceway. He 3D prints a lot of the cars there. So we're going to see the right lane of Harold take it. So Lane K is going to finish 13th today. Next up is going to be Brantley Howard with No Respect. You guys know that red Fox body Mustang by now. Surely Jaden Martin in the right lane is going to be Terminator. You hear my wife there? Brantley and Jaden, you're up. And Jaden there in the right lane with the Terminator Mustang. And this is going to solidify a 12th position. Whoever loses here will be in 12th position. And there that No Respect Mustang is. This is modeled after Jason Howard's actual Fox body Mustang he had in high school. So that's pretty cool that Brantley is keeping that tradition alive. I got a special little tradition too. You know, I got a red Mustang of my dad's in the garage that seems to never get done. In the right lane, we got another Mustang, and it's a black colored Fox body with a little mushroom shoot there on the back. And that's the Terminator. But that's actually a Fox body. I thought the Terminator was the generation that came 2 generations after that, if I'm not mistaken. Nonetheless, people can call their cars whatever they want. And left lane, Brantley's going to take it, so Jaden is going to take 12th position. And Brantley's going to take it there in the left lane, putting him into the winner's bracket. You can see him there in the gray shirt there. Laramie K with Junk up next in the left lane. Jackson Bolin there in the right lane with Betty White. A lot of people have been asking me how much it is to get in this list race. Next week will be the last week that we can let you get in. But it just costs you to have a car that weighs 130 grams. It's a door car, and it must run an Eagle motor. Gear ratio and stuff are open to whatever you want to do, and you can put as much weight in it as you would like. And it's $5. You pay $5, and we run through this whole system of winners and loser bracket here. Half of that $5 goes to pay out the series at the end, and we're going to pay out 4 positions. So it won't be a whole lot of money by no means, but it'll be something. First place is, of course, going to get a big old check that says first place. That's how we do it here at Lanes Raceway. We give out checks, big checks. Now, they can choose to hang it on the wall like a bunch of our other guys have done with the checks, or they can take it home, hang it up in the room. Right lane, Jackson's going to take it. Laramie with junk is going to finish in 11th position. And now we're going to continue on into the next round, and this is your winner's bracket. We're going to start seeing people fall off. We got 5 pairs here that we're going to go through. Up first is Brantley with No Respect. And he's announcing everybody. Brantley Howard there, left lane with No Respect. Right lane, Rich Sal's a snafu. On deck is Seth Markwell with the Cherry Bomb, and that chassis was built here at Lanes Raceway, and it's a pretty smooth little ride. Right lane on deck is Tom Teeter with Barn Find. You guys seen that 69 Camaro, I believe it is, with the blue metallic washed off with rubbing alcohol, and it even rusted the metallic in it, and man, it just looks beautiful. He finished 7th, I believe, last week. Double deck left lane Harold C with Midnight Run, which is the Chevy S10 by Mr. Locker Incorporated, making those 3D bodies for us. And right lane is Jerry Martin with the Thunderbolt. So here comes Brantley right now. And usually, guys, when we do this live stream, usually don't take that long for us to get this. We always run it after the 6 for 30. We just had a pretty big 6 for 30 tonight, and it just kind of ran over time a little bit. Some things happen, and here and there, and guys get a little bit late to the line. Nonetheless, so we skipping the majority of our interviews here tonight. We're just going to talk to the first place finisher, whoever that may be. As we get a green flag here, and that's left lane, and No Respect going to take it. So Rich Salza is going to finish in 10th. Shane says, just finished racing NSR cars at the Raceway. Y'all need to try them up there. It was a lot of fun. Shane, I just checked out the new McLaren 720 on one of a friend of ours' page that we like. And I'll tell you what, man, he did a great breakdown of that car. Those cars are beautiful, handmade. That surprised the mess out of me. I could not believe that those NSR cars are handmade. They only make a certain amount of those, so they do hold their value, and that's pretty cool. So yeah, we've been looking into that really hard. I think we really want to get a series like that going on the blue track. I think that would be very cool. We've been looking at those, the poly cars, all of the collector style 132nd to 124th cars. So we're really excited about that. There's a lot of things going on here at Lanes Raceway now. We're moving, just put a fence up on the RC track. Getting our flat track here at Lanes Raceway, talking about asphalt track here later on in the summertime. There's a lot of stuff going on here at Lanes. So, we just installed some bleachers that we had made. So we're super excited here. Left lane, Seth Markwell, Cherry Bomb, taking off. Tom Tees, Barn Find, and Tom's going to find his way into the next round. Seth Markwell, 9th position. But yes, the NSR cars, beautiful cars, great craftsmanship. And we have looked into those, finding and distributing on it. I think we have to go directly to NSR to try to make that happen. But we're looking into it. It's going to be pretty cool. We've actually looked into another slot car track too. So everybody's like, man, y'all have already filled this place up. What are y'all going to do? Or are you going to find another place? I don't know. I don't know what the future holds here at Lanes Raceway. We take it a day at a time, and we just try to make it the best that we can. Up next, Harold C. Midnight Run. Left lane, right lane, Jerry Martin Bolt. And there's that Thunderbolt maroon car right now lining up. There in the left lane, we see the Stephen Locker S10 Black, also known as Midnight Run. course, right now, Shane W says made in Italy. Uh, Bill put silicone tires on it, and it was a blast. Shane, I'm telling you, JK, check this out too, and talk to Bill about it. JK makes foam tires for them, and you can put the foam tires on it, and that'll help grip too. I don't know if you guys predominantly run uh, silicone there, because silicone's super duper grippy. Jerry there is going to be falling to 8th position, and we're going to see Harold Clausen in the S10 move on in to the next round. But yeah, we had bought I can't remember what brand it was. It wasn't NSR and it wasn't Polycar, but we bought a C8 Corvette. I'm trying to think what the other brand was. There's two other brands. There's Carrera and then there's another one, and it was that one that we got. And we got the 332nd tires, foam tires on it, and Tom Payton put it on our orange track and it hooked. So, and it had lights in it, which was pretty cool. What happened, guys? So they both took off before anything, and we don't have anybody to justify who won it down there at the end. And of course, if the clock don't start, the track don't tell us, so they're going to rerun this. Whoever loses here will be in 7th position. We see the mustard car there in left lane. Gray Ghost there, the 67, I guess, Camaro, or 66 Camaro. I don't think it's a 69. I don't see a wrinkle in the door. Shane W says, we ran on a flat track like your World's track, super competitive. Yes, I know, man. Those are beautiful when they run on that. They kind of get a little bit of slide in them, too. But, I mean, if you're running those tires, they probably didn't have any slide. That silicone tires, man, are super grippy. Glenn there in 7th. So he's going to get points for 7th this week. And then Jackson Bolin up next. Left lane, Betty White. Right lane, Will C with Megatron. So how many cars did you guys have, Shane? Did y'all live stream it? Because I love watching those races when you got the real beautiful cars. It looks like a little Mon race going on. On a lot of that's going to that brushless and some of those type of cars. A lot of people doing it. Guys getting their cars lined up here. Megatron in the right lane, left lane, Betty White. Betty White off the left a little bit. But Betty White's going to bring it home. We'll see. He's going to finish in 6th. And we're down to our last 5 here, folks. Right now, as it states, Will Clausen in 6th. 7th place, Glenn Burden. Jerry Martin, 8th. Seth Markwell, 9th. Rich Salseth, 10. Worm, or Laramie Kaysanger, sorry, that's his nickname. Laramie Kaysanger, 11th. 12th place, Jaden Martin, and 13th, Lane K. And next up is Harold C. Midnight Run, left lane, Tom T. Barnfine. It's going to be a close match here. Shane W. said we had 13. Oh, live stream. No live stream, unfortunately. Man, with 13, you guys got to get a live stream rolling, man, so I can see it. Send me a link. Uh, 13 guys. That's hefty, guys. That's big timing. And their midnight run is in the left lane. That S10 bar car. All these cars have to weigh 130 grams. So right before they enter the race, they have to stick them on the scales. And this is every single race. They have to stick them on the scales. T looks at it. No live stream, yeah. There in the right lane, the old barn find. If you guys could see it at the top part of that car is rusted. They sprayed metallic paint on it, and he washed it off with rubbing alcohol, 91%, and it actually rusted the metal in the metal flake. and it looks legit like an old rusted car. It's unreal beautiful. It's got great patina on it. Left lane's going to take it. Tom T is going to finish fifth, 2 spots up from last week. And we'll see Harold going on into the next round. Up now, Brentley Howard, no respect. He's been pretty tough here. Left lane with the red Fox body Mustang. Right lane, Jackson with Betty White in the Fox body. So this is Fox body v Fox body. Jackson Bolin, also known as Boss. I don't think they made a Boss Mustang in the Fox body era, did they? Both of them lined up. We'll see. And boom, going green, a close race. Left lane's going to take it Brantley. Jackson's going to finish fourth this week. Very respectful. So next up is Jason. He's just going to go ahead and push. So Jason's opting to just push his car through to the next round. And we're in the semis, folks. Another randomly assigned bye. It's going to be Brentley Howard going on into the finals. So up first, it's going to be Jason Howard's Gray Ghost versus Harold C. Midnight Run. Both of these guys up on top when it comes to points. So this is going to be the race of the night, really. If you've watched any of our previous live streams here, Harold took home first place the first time on account of a jump with Jason. Jason come back the next week and fought Glenn for that first place, ended up second again. So Jason right now leading the points with 295s. Jason needs a win here to stay on top, as Harold will have 2 100s here if Jason don't take him down here. Jason's definitely in need after 2 second place runs. He's in need of a first place here. So like I said, he's either going to get a third place here tonight or possibly a first. And I know him and Brantley have raced against each other too. So Brantley's up there in the points too with no respect. The Howard family definitely building some exceptionally good heads-up drag cars here. But we'll just have to wait and see how this turns out. S10 versus Camaro. We got the top light lit for Harold in the right lane. He's going to need to push that up to the second bubble. And there he is. Here we go. Very intense. Jason Howard's going to take it. Harold Clausen's going to drop out in third this week. Not too bad. It's going to put them really close to each other point-wise. So after the points reading here, oh, we got a disconnect here, folks. Give me 1 second. Let me get this back up and online. Let me down scroll this just for a second. So that goes there.
Final round. Brantley and Jason. Which Howard will it be? Little Howard or Big Howard? Place your bets now.
Place your bets, she says. Of course, we don't actually take bets here, so I guess free bets. Nonetheless, here we are, back up and running here, folks. As we're going to come, we already got people in the stands up there. It's our new stands. One of them's going in second, one of them's going in first here. The stands are getting full of people as they go to watch. We see Tom T and Rich Salza taking their stuff out to their cars and getting ready to head towards the house. No respect there in the left lane. Brantley Howard, son of Jason Howard, representing Jason Howard's old Fox body. Right lane, Jason Howard, Gray Ghost. And I'll tell you what, Brantley's wanting this win just as bad as Jason. I asked Brantley earlier when we were up in the stands talking, who's going to take it? Are you going to bring home a victory? And he says, I'm going to give it my best shot. So let's see if he does it. But not today. He's going to take second place under his father, Jason Howard. Jason, if you got a minute, I'd like to talk to you. So Jason's going to come over here real quick. We're going to have a little talk with him. And we're going to see Jason take home the event tonight. So it as follows for our 13 list. What? That's fine. He can do that. Jason, can I talk to you?
Hey, there's no proof that I'm using anything.
No proof he's using anything. Well, braid juice and stuff's illegal. All right, let's see. I want to make sure that we have the mic hooked here. So let me turn this on just to make sure. All right, we're good. Make sure I got this before we talk to Jason here. Very eventful timing here, and then we'll go over the final results. Jason, plop down here. Let's talk.
Let's talk, buddy.
So, Jason, make sure you get pretty close to that mic. It's got
I'm
a
sure
weird
they can hear me.
view. So first week, a little disappointed. We've been through this before. Caught a little jump on the live stream. It's down setting. But then the next week, you come back strong. You and Glenn had a battle. His 302 Mustard Mayo ride.
Against the Camaro.
Yeah, and that Camaro was right there, and you just was shy again of that victory.
No. That was called a mishaps on the finger.
Mishaps on the finger?
Yeah.
Well, tonight, I know that the third race there between you and Harold, it must have been a sweater because, you know, you two were very, very close on the very first list race, and, you know, you needed that victory. You not yet have one, and what were you thinking during that race?
Just focused on winning.
Just
I've
had
had two mishaps, like you said, and the third one just need to be one.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, you put it in there, and then you went up against your son, Brantley, and he's high up on the hog right now, too, in the list.
I think he's puts him at second or third.
Second or third. Yeah, he's right up there. So then, right after you get done with him, you have to go against your son, repping your old Fox body from the high school
Yeah,
days.
no doubt. Yeah, the thing is, his car's faster. Luckily, he got a burnt motor. We don't have no idea, but he literally burnt that motor up.
Well, speaking of motors, the Camaro, does it have a fellow slot car racer motor in it
No,
by
sir.
the name of
No, that's
GS?
in a Black Impala.
That's in your Black Impala?
Yes, sir.
So you've not messed with this at all then?
No, this is actually my fiance's bracket car.
Really?
Yep.
Well, I'll tell you what, that thing has been shining, and it's going to the top. You and Brantley and Harold, high prospects. One of you guys, I feel, is going to bring this list home. Now, Jackson Bolin back in the mix here. He ended up finishing fourth tonight, and we see Tom up 2 positions from last week.
I say Tom's going to be a top contender. He's the one you got to worry about.
Yeah.
I think Tom, if he stays with it and runs the rest of them, he's going to be up there.
Well, I'm excited to see how this goes. What about you?
I'm ready.
We still got several races left to go. I think 5 weeks left after this week. Of course, we're going to be ordering the shirts after this week. And what it's going to say on the front, it's going to say the list. Got a nice shirt that says drag racing. I live for it. On the back, it's going to say, I made the list.
Well, can you go ahead and put number one under mine?
Number one. Well, if I do that, I got to wait, and then the shirt prices go up.
No. It's always going to have to happen. I'm going to call it now.
You just want Jason Howard number one?
Yeah, because that's who's going to win it.
Man. Well, Jason, I got somebody over here saying you ain't going to win, Jason.
No, she ain't nobody. That's all a bunch of air.
No, she's not here. My mama? No, I think she's at home. Yes. Bring them on in. As little as you want. We got all kinds of kids in here. You just bring them on in. They'll have a blast. We got plenty of stuff for them to do. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Saturday's probably the best day to bring them. Everything's open. Everything's good here. You can do anything you want here. RC, drag racing, circle racing, pinball, all that stuff on Saturdays. On Saturdays, we open on 3, and then we close at 10 at night. All right, thank you. Oh, no, I love kids. I've learned how to block them out when they get too loud. Thank you. Jason, is there anything else you want to tell your fans before we end this live stream tonight? Man, I am very impressed with you bringing that baby to the front line.
I just want to say all the crap talking really is for fun for the people out there in Cyberland listening. We just do this for each and everybody in here. I promise the next guy that sits down is going to talk trash about me.
Yeah, it is. And it's all good
fun
time.
and games.
Yeah.
So,
Jason, man, I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations
Thank
on that
you.
victory tonight. T probably want to get a picture with you. So Jason's probably going to go over there to Victory Lane and have his picture made on Facebook. In the meantime, we're going to head over here for the closing here. As you can see, I'm way up here now. Blake Smith going to be a special commentator for us come April the 12th for Alan Ingram's Flexi Challenge Series. And you guys mainly know him from Let's Talk Racing on the radio around this area. So definitely tune in for that. Blake is definitely a way better commentator than I'll ever be. Mid-America there, slotcarstore.net. Roger Smith and the guys have got some good stuff for those that are planning on running Mid-America Flexi chassis, tires, and motor in that race, and whoever finishes highest on that, of course, is going to bring that home. T-shirts down there in the bottom right. If you're in the series, don't forget to get those. And a special thanks to our sponsor, Livermore, Kentucky Subway, 270-278-5999. If you're here racing, don't forget to stop by and get a sandwich there next door. But other than that, folks, we'll see you next week. This is the list here at Lanes Raceway. We got another great list race coming for you next week on Saturday. On Friday. God bless you guys. See you tomorrow, Saturday, for Open End Good Times here at Lanes Raceway. God bless you guys.